Hello, this is Hervé from Comic Book Bin, figurine since 2002. Here's a Jeep called a military car that I've bought from some Chinese merchant of Amazon for $85 Canadian. It was on special. Usually it's a bit more expensive than that. It goes from like $110 Canadian, but I got a discount on this thing. It was $85. I scooped it up right away. It's an RC Jeep, obviously, and it's pretty beautiful, and it fits, as you can see, 3 classified action figures completely. There's no problem with them putting them inside. It just looks great, and you can sit one character at the back, you can sit 2 at the front. CoverGirl is my driver. She fits in a bit better considering that she has a steering wheel, and so it's easier to fit her in. The RC does work. I've played with it and had a lot of fun. You can drive it, and the steering works with the RC, which means when you twist it, the RC also twists. So the steering, it's really fun. There's enough room, as you can see, to put a lot of gear, like a minigun with the third figure, backpacks, helmet, you name it, shovel. The shovels on the actual car can also be removed, so you can see some equipment here. There's like a shovel and axe and gear. You can remove them if you want. There's another model which is more expensive that comes with a canopy that you can install and a pulley system at the front. Now I wanted a cheap version, and I wanted something for CoverGirl since I can't get a Wolverine for her. So this is what I'm going to be using. She's going to be the driver, and I'm using Steeler as like the commander, the battlefield commander here. So Steeler is driving with her, and I've got some kind of Kid Bash character using a Snake Eye and a Budo mold with a lot of other gear from whoever it is. It's really fun. I really like this car. It drives pretty well with just regular batteries, or you can supercharge it with a USB drive. This is a car I like. I hope that you can find it too online on Amazon. I'm pretty sure it's going to be available and easy to find everywhere. I've seen many merchants selling it. I think I've got the cheapest one I could find. It's all the same. The windshield that you see here can be pushed down if you want. I'll do it later in the review. But this is a nice model. This is a nice car. And what else can I say? Let's review this thing. Again, this is Hervé from Comic Book Bin, figurine since 2002. Like and subscribe. All right, let's look at this Jeep. Good shocks, as you can see. You can open the hood, revealing a battery. When you plug this battery on, the light starts, and you can obviously roll with the car. So just need to remove the hood, this. You can see this light. And the light in the back, like this. To move the motor, I don't know if you can see a red button over here. Oops, there it is, red button. I shut down the red button. The lights are now off. Okay, even though it's plugged, which means you can save your battery, protect it if you don't want the car to move on. Or you could just do this. This can be removed. I believe, oops, yes, you can remove this, I think, maybe not. And this stick here, some kind of hammer, axe here. you could move the canopy if you have it. That, but I don't have one in this model. And the canopy would just, the fabric would just go there. So Steve Trevor here, in theory, is the right scale for this car, but he wouldn't fit in the back. There's not enough room in there for him to fit properly. And of course, Sergeant Rock, who's also a 110, as we can see here, does not quite fit inside the car either. So your best bets are G.I Joe Classified action figures. Now those have the exact right scale to be sitting in the back and in the front of the car, fortunately. But it says it's a 110, but in a sense, it's a good thing. I mean, most of my military figures are 112, and I would want to use this guy with them, with my Joes and so on. Not so much with the Sergeant Rock or the Steve Trevor action figures. So I'm not really complaining. I'm not angry at the fact that they don't really fit, even though they look like they should. It's advertised as a 110, but it's okay if it doesn't fit. Okay. This is great. I like this car. There is a hook in the back, and I ask myself if it would be compatible with something like the MMS missile system. You can see there's a hook right here, and it won't work. Unfortunately, the hook on the G.I. Joe figures on the set is not compatible with the with the Jeep, I should say. So you can't use them properly. As you see, here's the hook. Here's my Joe MSS. You can lower the MSS, of course, to make it fit with whatever you've got. But here, where you would plug in the two of them, it's too wide here. This part, oops, you can't see. This part here is too wide, so it won't fit in the hook, unfortunately. So you can't haul this thing, and that's too bad. It would have looked great with a Jeep, I'm pretty sure. The two of them, it's not the same army green, but it would have looked great with them. See, sorry, I'm lacking space here, trying to fit everything at once. Whew. They look great together, but they're not compatible. You can also lower the window, the front window here. So I'm going to do that right now, show you how. To be careful not to break it. Like this. so you can lower. That's the remote. Let's put the glass in. And let's do some comparison. This is a vamp here, and this is the Jeep. As you can see, the vamp is much bigger than the Jeep. But can only accommodate two drivers, two passengers. I like this Jeep. It's cheaper than a vamp and cheaper than an R Striker. and much more versatile in the sense that it's a car that can roll. It's a real RC model. It looks great. I like it a lot. So if you're looking for bang for your money, why not just go with this? I'm gonna show you rapidly the remote control. This is the remote used with the Jeep. So all the controls are here. You put your batteries here. You can remove the batteries when they're not used. I suggest that also. You just unscrew this, and the screw comes with the set anyway. I'm not sure what this thing does. I'll have to look at the instructions. But you have your on and off button. And that is for steering. If you push forward, you move forward. You push up, you go backward. The wheels, as you can see, never quite go in one straight direction. They always are kind of screw. There's not much you can do about that, but just readjust constantly with the steering here. I think this set is good. The price is great. And poor cover girl is going all over the place, driving and moving along with this thing. Poor her. Everyone's been shaken in this car, but it's fun. So this is Hervé from Comic Book Bin. Oh, just so you know, this is all plastic. There is no metal. Everything is plastic, but the rubber, the wheels are made of rubber, real rubber in this case. So yeah, this is Hervé from Comic Book Bin, filling in since 2002. Like and subscribe.